Good afternoon to my fellow cohort members as well as to the DBA faculty. This is my video introduction. My name is Janine and I'm very excited to be part of the DBA program and excited to let you know a little bit more about me. So much like Dr. Gill, I grew up in a university environment. My father was a university professor, and so of course I'm also a graduate of the University of Florida. So I grew up nearby in Gainesville, Florida. I graduated there with a Bachelor's of Science in Accounting as well as a Master's of Accountancy. I know that sounds very exciting. Currently, I am a board member for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I'm also a supervisory committee member, which is much like an audit committee for USF Federal Credit Union. Previously, I was the Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer for Moffitt Cancer Center. I worked at Moffitt for 13 years. I was the CFO for about a little over 6 of those years. And prior to that, I was with a senior manager with KPMG, which is one of the Big Four accounting firms. As far as my personal life, I live very close by. I am in Tampa. Actually, I live in New Tampa, very close to the university. My husband's name is Mike, and I have 3 kids, Lindsay, Abby, and Mikey. Lindsay is 21, and Abby is 18, and Mikey is 15, so one's still in high school. As far as personal interests, my 2 favorites are tennis and golf. I play mostly tennis, but I do have a feeling in this class that I'm not going to be able to see the tennis courts as often as I have before, but I'm quite sure it'll all be worth it in the end. So why am I in this program? That seems to be a popular question, whether it's from friends or family or through this video. But one of the reasons that I'm in this program has absolutely to do with the workplace. When I was at Moffitt Cancer Center, we were working on new strategies as it related to healthcare reform to figure out unique ways to work with our payers so that we could improve the quality of care that we provided while reducing costs at the same time and providing incentives to our physicians. We were also applying for grant funding to do some of this work, and it was very unique. And what I ended up doing was working with some of our researchers at Moffitt Cancer Center to apply for these grants, to come up with these ideas. But I always felt like I was at a little bit of a disadvantage because I didn't have that background in research and wasn't as knowledgeable about the research methods as some of our researchers were. So I can definitely speak firsthand in saying that research does have a place in the business world to help us inform our business decisions. So I'm excited about that. But also I had a personal reason. I've always wanted to teach at the college level. And while I know some universities or colleges allow you to teach with a master's degree, I didn't really want that to be a limiting factor for me. And I really wanted to pursue that doctorate degree. But also just because I'm constantly looking at ways to improve my knowledge and skills, whether it's for the workplace or for me personally. So that's another reason. My research interest, I haven't honed in on exactly what I'm going to be researching. I'm happy that we have some time to come up with that. But some of my interests include how companies innovate, and then one of my favorites, which I was constantly trying to improve upon, even in my prior role at Moffitt as well as at KPMG, is how can companies improve upon executing the strategy that they come up with. So those are the things I'm interested in. I hope this video has given you a little bit of information about me. And again, I'm very excited to be part of this program.